Welcome to PMDB video 1187. We are live on my live channel, PMDB Live, and I'm going to reveal my official PMDB's official Bond rankings live and also general chat with whomever comes into the chat during it. We have one person watching. Welcome. I've finally gotten around to watching every single James Bond film. I began rewatching them at the start of this year, and here I am. I've got my list. Let's dive right into it, shall we? Starting with the very worst James Bond film of all time, in my opinion, in 26th place, Quantum of Solace, from 10 years ago, 2 out of 10. Daniel Craig's second outing, in my opinion, was very, very disappointing, and it was a very forgettable cinema experience. Number 25 on my list is the first of two unofficial James Bond films that appear on this list. I'm ranking all 24 official ones and the other two unofficial ones that were released in cinema from 1962 to 2015. And in 25th place in my list is Casino Royale, the spoof from 1967. 2 out of 10, but you know what? I enjoyed it more than Quantum of Solace. In 24th place is Moonraker from 1979, Roger Moore's fourth James Bond film. 3 out of 10. Diva Dave D, Triple D is here. How are you doing? Welcome to another PMDB live experience. First one since Saturday, so we've been a while. Been a while. In YouTube standards. How are you, Dave? Here I'm giving my official rankings of all the Bond films I've rewatched this year, as well as it's not all about Bond, James Bond, or Paul, Michael David Bain. No, there's general chat going on as well. So, Dave, if you're still here, Triple D, how are you doing? Yes, the unofficial PMDB video by Cheers Barn Club themselves. You know, I didn't want to do that video. I was sober, but I got pressured into doing that video by the photographer at the time. It was recorded in 2010, later released on their page. In 2011, I'm doing good, thank you. We'll be editing soon. I was going to edit a video. This was going to be an edited video. It probably would have been better suited an edited video, but I was being lazy. So back to my rankings just a bit. In 23rd place was the second unofficial James Bond film from 1983. It's Sean Connery's swan song, Never Say Never Again, 4 out of 10. 22nd place, Die Another Day, Pierce Brosnan's fourth James Bond appearance from 2002, 4 out of 10. And the second one, appearance, Tomorrow Never Dies, from 1997, I awarded a 4 out of 10. It is in 21st place. I'm still working on that one. I said some might find a way to get offended over. Oh, well, I'm looking forward to that one. I really like the sound of this one. When will it be released, Dave? Thank you for joining me. I had recorded like 25 minutes, trying to get it down to 10 minutes. I've managed to get to about 12 minutes. Well, I think 12. You know, it doesn't need to be exactly 10 minutes, Dave. It'll be released when I'm done with it. Hee hee. 20th place, Roger Moore's second James Bond film, The Man with the Golden Gun, from 1974, 4 out of 10. 19th place, Skyfall. I'm sorry, Skyfall is, in my opinion, after rewatching it again, is the most overrated Bond film of all time, perhaps. I could only give it 5 out of 10. Skyfall from 2012 wasn't quite my cup of tea. In 18th place, A View to a Kill from 1985. Roger Moore's swan song, his seventh outing as Bond, 5 out of 10. 17th place, Diamonds Are Forever, starring Sean Connery for his sixth appearance as Bond from 1971, 5 out of 10. And in 16th place, The Living Daylights, Timothy Dalton's debut from 1987, 6 out of 10. How are you doing, Phil? I'm doing all right, Dave. Been better, been a lot worse. How was your weekend? It was okay. It was okay. It was a good catch up with Jonathan J.C. Christie, former guest on the PMDB videos. He hasn't appeared actually since for a very long time, actually. Since about 8 years since he's actually appeared in a video. Maybe Jonathan will return one day. We shall see. How was your weekend, Dave? It was okay. It was good catching up with some people, and then other times it felt like a bit of a waste of time. So, in 15th place, You Only Live Twice, Sean Connery's fifth James Bond film from 1967, 6 out of 10. In 14th place, the film I just got done watching, Spectre. Spectre, that I have criticised in the past quite heavily. But on rewatch, I enjoyed this one better than Quantum of Solace and Skyfall. And I gave it a 6 out of 10. And that was released in 2015. In 13th place is Thunderball, which also deals with Spectre, from 1965, 6 out of 10. 12th place, Live and Let Die, Roger Moore's debut as Bond. Thunderball was Sean Connery's fourth appearance as Bond. Live and Let Die I gave also a 6 out of 10. And a 999, The World Is Not Enough, just missing out my top 10 Bond ranking list. I gave it a 6 out of 10. I really enjoyed it. I seem to enjoy The World Is Not Enough more when I rewatch it. So it's in 11th place, just missing out in my top 10. And it was the first Bond film I've seen in the cinema, and there's only one Bond film I've seen in the cinema that makes my top 10 list, which I'll dive straight into in just a bit. We still have Triple D here, Dave D. Sure would be fun to see you if guests. It would. I totally agree with that. My weekend was all right, just doing the usual, editing, watching movies and videos, being out in the garden and such. How's Eddie? Where's Eddie? Eddie. So this is PMDB's official rankings of all the James Bond movies live, as well as a general chat with whomever comes into the room. And Dave is in here, so we're having a wee chat. Good. I'm glad it'll be released when you're done with it. Eddie be chilling. He's out for a walk. Oh, he's so cute. Eddie is Dave's cat. So I managed to rewatch all the Bond films this year, rewatch all the WrestleManias. Next up for me is beginning tonight, I'm going to be counting down to the Halloween film that will be released on October 19th. And I'm going to watch every single Halloween film, the good, the bad, and the ugly, before it's released starting tonight. But I'm not going to do it in order. No, shock horror. I'm not going to do it in order. I'm going to get Rob Zombie's 2 out of the way with. So Halloween first, then Halloween 2. Then I'm going to go with 1981's Halloween 2. And following that, Halloween H2 20 years later, before years later this year. Then I'm going to do Resurrection, and then I'm going to do the other timeline to the films. Uh, well, I'm going to get Halloween 3 Season of the Witch, and then move on to 4, 5, and 6, the foreign trilogy, before rewatching the original Halloween. Why am I leaving the original Halloween till last? Because with this new film that's going to be released soon, it's a sequel. It ignores everything else. So I'm going to leave the original Halloween film to last to rewatch, and it's the best one, to be fair. So I'm leaving the best to last instead of leaving the worst till last, Halloween 2, Rob Zombie's Halloween 2. I just couldn't, I didn't want to end on a sour note, my little countdown. So I'm doing it this way: Rob Zombie's ones, um, the H2O Resurrection timeline, and then Season of the Witch in the middle, and then the Thorn trilogy, followed by um, the original classic Halloween movie. So I haven't rewatched them all in a wonder for a while. So I'm looking forward to it. Not so much some of the bad ones, but And once I'm done with that, will probably be the next time have a video for you. So the chat's disappeared, and I'm going to nip on with this ranking list. Okay, 10, License to Kill, Timothy Dalton's swan song, his second James Bond film from 1989. I give a 6 out of 10. 9, Octopussy from 1983, Roger Moore's sixth James Bond film, 6 out of 10. 8, For Your Eyes Only from 1981, Roger Moore's fifth James Bond film, 7 out of 10. In seventh place, the original James Bond film, Doctor No, and first to star Sean Connery from 1962, 7 out of 10. Sixth place, Goldfinger, 1964, Sean Connery's third Bond outing, 7 out of 10. In fifth place, Casino Royale from 2006, Daniel Craig's debut as Bond, 7 out of 10. Fourth place, On Her Majesty's Secret Service, which features the one and only appearance of George Lazenby from 1969, 7 out of 10. My top three Bond films are, after rewatching them all: in third place, GoldenEye, 8 out of 10 from 1995, Pierce Brosnan's debut as Bond. In second place, which is usually my first place James Bond film, but not anymore, it's The Spy Who Loved Me, which I gave an 8 out of 10. But I will say Roger Moore is still, and probably always will be, my favorite James Bond. His third outing, The Spy Who Loved Me from 1977. And number one, From Russia with Love, the last one left. Sean Connery's second outing as Bond, and his very best outing as Bond, I feel. And overall, it is the greatest James Bond film ever from 1963. I gave it a 9 out of 10. That's all my Bond films ranked, from worst to best. So, from worst to best: Quantum of Solace, Casino Royale from 1967, Moonraker, Never Say Never Again, Die Another Day, Tomorrow Never Dies, The Man with the Golden Gun, Skyfall, A View to a Kill, Diamonds Are Forever, The Living Daylights, You Only Live Twice, Spectre, Thunderball, Live and Let Die, The World Is Not Enough, License to Kill, Octopussy, For Your Eyes Only, Doctor No, Goldfinger, Casino Royale from 2006, On Her Majesty's Secret Service, GoldenEye, The Spy Who Loved Me, and From Russia with Love. There you go. Done and dusted. This will probably be my last Bond-themed video for a long time, perhaps until the 25th official James Bond film is released in 2020. I'm not fast-forwarding my life till then. I live for each day. Anyways, I'm going to wrap up this general chat, Dave. Just a quickie, if you will, in comparison to my other live streams that go on for hours and hours and hours. So, Dave will be making a video of Eddie. I look forward to that one too. Been recording him a few times lately, so I think I'll mix it up with some older recordings and pictures and just do a little video on about him. I'll definitely be watching that one, Dave, and I'll look out for it. Right, Dave, all Bonds are ranked. I'm going to go a quickie indeed, quickie live stream, and then my next outing on YouTube will probably be when I'm done with the Halloween films, and perhaps I'll have a review of the new Halloween movie, as well as new rankings of the Halloween films. We shall see. Maybe I won't see us again until November. Who knows? Who knows? Have a great day, Dave, and thank you for keeping me company during this list. And hope you and Eddie have a great evening. Take care, buddy. Boom, boom, boom.